Apple is one of the greatest companies in the world. It was incorporated in April 3, 1977. Apple has reinvented the operations management system. Apple represents the face of the music, phone, and computing industry. The technology advancement and CEO's decision-making keeps Apple in the front line of the market. Apple Incorporated is an American multinational corporation that designs and manufactures consumer electronics and computer software products. The company's best-known hardware products include Macintosh computers, the iPod and the iPhone. Apple software includes the Mac OS X operating system, the iTunes media browser. Stephen Paul Jobs, born February 24, 1955, is an American businessman, co-founder and CEO of Apple Incorporated, which is interested in benefiting people in the communication, education and entertainment sector. However, the systems that he did in mobile devices provide software packages like iMovie, books and podcasts. Steve Jobs was listed as Fortune magazine's most powerful businessman of 2007. Now, I will spot the light on podcasts and show you how to use this program. Before I start, I will begin with the root of the word, podcast. The name came from two words. The first word is pod, shortcut to device from Apple company iPod, and the other part is cast, shortcut from broadcast. iPod plus broadcast equals podcast. So what is the podcast? It is an audio broadcasting or audio content available on the internet, and it is different from the radio. You can hear it at any time and not just live. The podcasts can also be in audio or video format. You can listen to it while you drive, go in transportation, or even during various activities such as work or sport. This audio content is available as channels, and each channel that posts consecutive episodes at certain intervals, and you can subscribe to these different channels to follow each new episode and see when it is available. These workshops are offered by one or two persons, or invite a guest at each episode and also discuss a particular topic. Share some ideas, and these different topics may be anything from the start of the business, marketing, science to travel and comedy, and the list goes on. The app provides 33 languages, so you can choose your language and listen to the episode. The compatibility to the power of. The app requires iOS 10.0 or later and watchOS 5.1 or later. Compatible with iPhone, iPad, iPod Touch. How to use the app. To begin, launch the App Store on your device. Then search for the Podcasts app. When you find it, tap the download icon. Once it has downloading, launch the app. Now, you can browse featured content or search for a specific podcast if you know what you want to listen to. To do this, tap search, then tap the name of podcast you want to find. Tap the name of a podcast to open it. Now select the episode you want to listen to. The newest episodes will appear at the top of the list. When you have chosen an episode, tap the play icon.
This TED Talk features astronomer Kelsey Johnson, recorded live at TEDx 29.
It is super. The astronomer, the universe is super photogenic. But there's a problem. That light is meant to be illuminating our sidewalks and our streets and our houses. Instead, it's actually going up into the sky and out into the universe, where it's not doing any of us any good. When I see photos of this,
If you tap the library button, you can easily find all the podcasts you have subscribed to. Advantage: easy. Making a podcast is fairly simple. All you need is a computer or smartphone, software to record your presentation, and a connection to upload it to the internet. If you're looking to reach a wide audience, there are multiple sites that make podcasts available to listeners, including iTunes. You can buy software packages that also enable you to edit podcasts, add sound effects, or store past podcasts for you to use later. Editing improves the quality of your finished podcast, but it does take more work. Advantage: convenience. With podcasting, you don't have to worry that your audience is busy offline when you make your sales pitch. A listener can download the file and replay it at whatever time is convenient for him, even while jogging or driving to work. If someone chooses to subscribe to your podcast feed, he can get any podcasts of interest downloaded automatically. If you want all your employees to hear what you have to say, podcasting is often easier than trying to get everyone together for one meeting. Disadvantage: accessibility. If you want to reach an audience that doesn't have access to the internet, then podcasting isn't the way to do it. Podcasts, especially vodcasts, video files, are often large files, which also makes them hard to access for anyone with a slow internet connection. If you want to make an audio podcast available to a customer who's hearing impaired or anyone who doesn't have a compatible player, you need to turn the material into a written transcript as well. Disadvantage: loss of control. Like any other digital medium, podcasts are easy to share. If you use someone else's copyrighted material in your podcast, you have to take steps to protect it against unauthorized copying and file sharing. When it's your own copyrighted material, the same problem applies unless you're okay with it being passed around. If your vodcast to employees includes confidential company material, anyone who accesses it can learn information about your business you'd rather keep secret. That is everything you need to know to listen to a podcast on your iPhone. Thanks for watching.